Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here today.
We can't live without her. You can still email us your questions at tips@channel3000.com.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. I guess everybody has a passion, right?
Right? Yes.
So who are we to judge?
Isn't it funny how all the anchors were like, oh, we never thought of that before. We have that reaction with you a lot.
You could just hang that hanger on the other hanger. You don't really need that tab
There's
thing.
two. That's true. Just recycle the tab. Okay, so we have some questions already. Okay, our first one from Pam. Do I need to cover my daffodils and tulips that have already started to come up before the snow comes this week?
Okay, so Pam, the snow is a really good insulator. So it's not that you're protecting them from the snow, because the snow will do the protecting from the cold temperatures. And your daffodils and tulips will be fine long term. If you have flower buds coming up already, you might have some damage to the flower buds, but the plants in the long run will be fine. If you're worried about it, just throw an empty pot on top, upside down, to protect them. But the snow is much better than anything you could put on there.
Okay, great. Well, that's good to hear. Jean has a question about her clematis. When does she cut it back?
Okay, so Jean mentioned that she had a Jackman clematis, which is that really big purple one, and that is a late bloomer. Clematis have groups. It's in group 3, and so what she wants to do is to cut it back hard. Early this spring, you're going to want to leave, cut it back to about a foot to maybe 15 or 18 inches above a really good strong bud. And she should be able to see those because they'll start to pull away.
What's the right way to say it?
Well, I say clematis.
Clematis.
It's kind of like potato.
Okay.
Clematis, though.
I say clematis. But honestly,
we'll go with you.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Jim and David, they had the same questions. They planted their garlic last fall. It has grown taller than the mulch that they put down, and they want to know, should they cover up the shoots when it gets freezing at night?
The shoots are pretty hardy, and it's coming up because of the warm temps we've had. So if they've got some hay on there around, they can put some more hay on it. But as long as the scapes, which are the flowers, have not started to form yet, if it's just some leaves that are coming up, it'll be fine. If that long, you know, that thing comes up and then it curls, it's got the flower on the end of it, or if you don't know, that's what happens to garlic. As long as the scape isn't forming, they'll be fine.
And I think people are worried because it's going to be such a heavy, wet
But
snow.
again, the snow is good.
Right, we need the moisture.
This is with the snow. Yes, we need the moisture. Also, snow is like a really nice blanket.
Okay, very good. We have a morning glory question from Terry. Can morning glories be grown in greenhouses, or do they always have to be grown from seeds in season?
If you're talking about greenhouses, like overwintering them, we do get starter plants of morning glories, but not very many because they're so easy to grow from seed. And so the trick with morning glory seeds is you give them a little nick, or with a knife or a rasp, like if you have like a microplane, give them a little rub on there. Morning glories will germinate better if they have been what we call scarified. It sort of mimics the, the action of an animal ingesting them and then excreting them.
Interesting.
And so that little nick or that little rub on a piece of sandpaper or a microplane will mimic that, and they will germinate faster.
So with these temperatures, they seem to be pretty steady, going to be going down to 30s. Is there anything that you are doing at your own home garden?
No.
Really?
I'm not. I have my hellebores are up, but the snow will be fine, and honestly, I have so much to do that I don't worry about it. Anything that's perennial, that is well established, is going to be fine. There might be, like I said, there might be some damage. You might lose some flowers. You might see some weird forms on your foliage, but the plants will be fine.
Oh, that's good to hear. And these spring snows, it's like here today, gone tomorrow.
And if you have succumbed to the itch and have bought like pansies or annuals or something like that, then you're going to want to pull those into the garage or into your house at night so that those really tender things are protected. But stuff that's growing in your yard, it'll be fine in the long run.
All right.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for your questions, everybody.
We'll have another check of weather when we come back.